Hello guys, Sampo here, and today I just woke up super early because, for one thing, this trailer came out. This is basically the Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl 2. Now, this was an exclusive trailer from IGN, and I'm betting this is from the Summer Game Awards, possibly, maybe, I don't know, or it could be just a secret release drop. I don't know. There was not any information from the Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl server, but the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl server has also been updated. And I'm pretty much excited. I know there was been some leaks, and I did my own video about it, but of course I don't know if those leaks were fully, confirmed. But with evidence to suggest those, it seems likely, but I didn't make a video on it because it wasn't hard proof evidence. Right now, we have the trailer for the new game. Let's see what it shows us, and answer the question: Is it worth it? Let's check it out. Now, this is basically my first time reaction, basically. If you saw my and I think I might have put something up, basically, already, but who knows. Either way, let's begin. Yeah, okay, I'm so excited. Let's see what we got here. We'll see what they have for us. Okay, the voice acting is good, seems to be good. Also, if you didn't know, oh, there's Squidward. Looks like Squidward's in this building. The typical 3-shot.
Except for me.
That's just weird.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, the title card. Okay, the title card's similar to Smash. Okay.
Hoppin' clams.
Okay, that seems to be new. All the character models have been updated. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna feel like more Smash this time. That's nice. They got it. They did a thing. Okay.
This is gonna make headlines, all right.
Okay, yeah, remodeled. Everybody got a remodel, basically. Sorry for that. It's just a notification.
Here's a one-way ticket to rock.
There's a lot of budget in this game now. Oh, new campaign. This is gonna be interesting.
Go SpongeBob.
The stages look much better now. This is good. Okay. Jimmy? I recognize those shoes anyway. Yep, JimmyNeutron.
A night we shan't forget.
Nice.
How did you get in my lab anyway?
Yeah, same. That Technodrome looks so cool. Looks like Final Destination has a platform now. Wait, wait. That's different. Okay, we just saw a bit of the gameplay there, just a tiny bit from the actual game. Oh, okay. Okay. And that's about, okay, and that's it. I'm not gonna, yeah. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so, oh boy. Okay, so there's a lot of talk about. Okay, we did a reaction. Okay, overall, love the everything about this. Honestly, I know. I mean, again, I just woke up. Okay, the trailer just been released an hour ago, and I just woke up, and I maybe not have that much energy. But Jesus Christ, that was so cool. Okay, that was good. Okay, so we have Squidward and we have Jimmy. Those are the two biggest people in frame that we saw. Okay, I know I saw some other characters there, but they were just flashes, so I'm hoping I didn't see things. Oh Jesus! Okay, this is gonna be good. Okay, so about IGN, I mean they have their own opinions, but I'm gonna make my own opinions once the game actually releases. Right now, as you can see, it is gonna be pre-order, so yeah. Okay, so let's go into the analysis. I think my intro is pretty long too. Couldn't make it shorter, but let's go back and see. Okay. If you go back and see here. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's a Squidward reference I've ever seen. Okay, so I think this scene right here, yeah. The one that Squidward's watching is from Nickelodeon All-Stars, the original Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl. Yeah, the original one. Because I can actually tell that the models later in the trailer are a bit more different, a bit more refined, and the moveset I think are all different as well. But I guess this is a reference that Squidward was not in the original game. You could just that's good. That's nice because everybody actually says that they want Squidward in the original game, but right now we can have him in the sequel. Finally. Now the background for this whole thing is actually different. And then there's the, okay, and that must be a new stage. I think the Krabby Bowl. I think okay. So I think this might be I may be going far, but this might be the equivalent of a final smash, most likely. Because at the very end of the trailer I saw something that might indicate we have final smashes or special or ultimates, basically. That's gonna be good, and that's something I really and a lot of people really want in the original. Finally, we have it in the sequel. Let's go. Okay. So we're gonna continue on to okay. So if you just go here, new models. I can tell the new models because for one, I can just go back. April looks different. Garfield looks skinnier, and then SpongeBob actually looks more defined and more a tiny bit more detail. I mean, he does look more fluid. I think it's his modern design from I think it's more reference from the movies compared to the other one, which is just a basic SpongeBob cartoon design, basically. So that's what I saw. There's Squidward. So they did bring back some alternate costumes. As you can see, Squidward, if I can go back properly. Jesus Christ, I really just hate doing this. Okay, I cannot. But we have two. Okay, so they all have multiple costumes. Squidward has like his composer costume from the time when they got to the fishbowl. I think the one with the legendary scene where Squidward basically leads it. Well, technically leads, but like all the band members just play. Whew, God, kind of forgot. I mean, I just woke up. Okay, God, it left me. Damn it! But we have artist Squidward too. This is Jimmy's lab, actually. Yeah, this is Jimmy's lab. Burping soda, the little neutron symbol on the background there. Yeah. Okay, that's a new stage as well. Okay, I wonder how many new stages we'll get. Flying Dutchman. There's the Krabby Bowl. Okay, this is the final destination from the original game, which is Korra's stage. I think a Final Defiance. I don't remember the stage's name, but it looks like now looks like the stage is more like small battlefield from Smash now. It looks like more like small battlefield. Kind of sad, maybe. I wonder if you can toggle platforms on and off. But later we see the stage again, and it does seem like the platforms do change over time. So now it just kind of depends if there was a setting for the game to turn off on and off platforms and hazards. That's the only thing I think a lot of people want to know. Otherwise, some of these stages might not be legal in competitive play because, we're still in the Smash formula. Kind of sad, but, We're skipping here. Now we have the knockback animation. Okay, so knockback animation, I think it could use some more work, just considering Aang here. Yeah, considering... Sorry, Squidward, just a little bit. Considering Aang's head here, I think they could polish it up to make the air cone above the head for most of these characters. But I think what's happening here is that most of the other characters, at least, I think like they use SpongeBob as the main basis for this. So I think this would fit SpongeBob, except for characters that have humanoid shape. I think this could be patched maybe later, at least fix the animations for it, because the head is not covered by the air cone here. But this, it looks really good. Oh, that's a superhero reference from that one episode. I keep forgetting. I know these references. I just don't remember what the specific one's from, but I know where the series from. But I know there's a reference. Oh God, wait, Garfield looks... Is that Garfield? Okay. Sorry, I want to talk about Jenny too, but I just want to see. Okay, Garfield. I think this Garfield is this Garfield is much more skinnier. I think this is the modern Garfield design that maybe they're gonna bring back because Nickelodeon has the rights to Garfield. I don't know if this is from the Garfield show or maybe just a revamped version of Garfield that they made for this game. But he looks real nice and geez, it just looks so fluid. Okay, there's Jenny. Okay, Donnie. Yeah, there's Donnie, the boy, the brains, the turd. Okay, that's the third brother, the third turtle brother. Finally. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, we got him. Let's see if I can just get it close. Okay, there. It's very quick and small, but yeah, Jenny actually looks much more shinier actually. So it looks like they have. I guess now they gave textures to some characters, so Jenny now is more shinier. At least that's to my eyes. I don't know if it's trading tricks on me. But there's Donnie. That's good. We have another reference to Squidward. He's just the main guy here. Those are actually newer. Those are actually new moves. I think now in the game I think for Ren and Stimpy that we saw back there. Let's go back here. Okay. Thornberry actually has Nigel actually has boxing gloves, so he does have a new attack in the game. So that's actually nice. Then Ren and Stimpy, I think they have a new. I think they have froze in the game, unless it's a new Ren and Stimpy move, possibly. But God, okay, you can see the impact right now. That's nice. You can actually now see impact in the game. This is the one thing that a lot of people were actually complaining. There was no signs of impact into the game, which makes everything too loose and chaotic, basically. Not quote unquote realistic enough, even though it's cartoon, you know. But let's continue on. And okay, it's back. Okay. I love this version much more better than the previous one. Although it does look like the stage might be a bit smaller, but I could be wrong and the stage might just be freaking enormous. Who knows, right? But this is 2, and if we go back a bit, this is 1. I think this part is smaller, but we have more detail on the sides, basically. So that's actually pretty good. I think we have gone to a different angle of the city. Who knows? Well, let's go back to April. That's April from before and this April now. This April model looks very familiar for some reason. I don't know why this April model looks familiar, super familiar to me. But if you guys didn't know, this is not an original pose. I think they based off this model from Shredder's Revenge. If you don't know, Shredder's Revenge is a return to classic beat-em-up game for Ninja Turtles. Shredder's Revenge has April as a playable character along with Casey and Master Splinter. I think this might be the same pose from that game when you play as April. So it's actually a good reference too. And I'm gonna say one thing. It does look like that April is much more shorter in the game, but that's because her position. I think because that's her pose. Her idol pose is different, so it makes sense that it could be shorter. I mean, her legs were closer together. Now they're more far apart in the fighting stance. I actually like this, and that's what I think. April was the biggest deliberate, out there change for a redesign, basically. And I think that's why they showed her first, which is a smart move. Okay, we have Cora. Cora got barely anything, but she does have more more idle animation. I think that's either her taunt or animation. Let's check it out again. Yeah, Cora does seem more refined. She doesn't seem as bulky. Yeah, she doesn't seem as bulky as in the original game, and I think she looks more proportionate in this scene. Although of course in game might be. Wait, is that Raph? I know I'm all over the place. Come on, let me see Raph. It's art. Okay. The boy Raph's here. We have all the Turtle Brothers. Thank God we have all the Turtle Brothers here. That's the one thing that I really wish that was in the original, that the Turtle Brothers in the game. I mean, it's nice that we have like Shredder and April. Kind of wish we have like Donnie and Raph, and now they're here. Now it just depends on how they play. And why is Raph's size so big? I don't think they're supposed to be this big. Yeah, I don't remember them supposed to be doing this big, but I guess it's just a style thing, maybe. Let's continue on. Okay. We have a good screenshot here. I really love, okay, if this is Squidward's run or walk animation, I really love this. This is so much life into this character right there. Aang looks, I know Aang's a child, and maybe it's just his stance maybe right now, but he does seem, I feel like if I see him like fully up, like straight up, he might be the same size as April if he stands fully up. If not, then if he's at the same leg position as April, at least the distance of it, maybe he's just a bit shorter. But Danny is fucking huge. Look at Danny. I don't know if he just jumped or is he just floating, because you know last time he does float. No, he stands before. So this might be the first time he might be the first character to actually float instead of stand. But he might still have the walk, quote unquote, walk or run animation. So it's like Mewtwo, basically. Who knows? But he looks freaking huge. But he does look better now. Thankfully, he does look much more better than in the previous game. Okay, that's a new move actually. Okay, new gameplay. Yeah, I know. I just showed the new gameplay basically. Can we? Squidward. Danny. That's a good animation frame right there. They gave more life to him. He's not just dead like a ghost. He has now more life like he is as a human. That's just so good. Okay, that's good. I think that's his down air, so now he can spike, I believe, maybe. New gameplay. Yeah, we saw. This is now the gameplay feels more like Smash. If I'm going to be completely honest, this is not going to be like Melee. If Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl is basically equivalent of Melee, then this game is this Brawl 2 is just Smash Bros. Brawl or Smash for the Wii U. If those are the two things, I would not mind, because I really love the quote unquote slow dramatic pace of being launched into the air like in Brawl and Smash 4, the Wii U, because it gives the more tension as will you or they survive if lucky enough, you know? It's just so much it's just very tense. It might be slow, but it just makes it more dramatic. That's the one thing I wish Ultimate was, because Ultimate was a bit too fast, and it's kind of unfair, and it's kind of, I guess, like knockouts seem to be very much unfair in that one sense, because like there's barely any time to actually redirect your position. Maybe it could just be different, but I do prefer the slow knockback. If we saw last time from Aang, and now this just a bit, that's a nice combo actually. But if I see this is very similar. I think it's similar to Nickelodeon 1. But for Nickelodeon Brawl 2, it does look like it's more similar to Brawl or the Wii U's knockback instead of Melee's knockback. So that's actually pretty nice. So if the knockback's like that, that's much more better, because, and no offense to Melee, but Melee's knockback isn't the best basically. It's very much like Ultimates and kind of bad sense because there's no special effects. I think that maybe that's where they're going. I don't know. It's just a nitpick for me, but I really do like it now that we might have a more better representation, like knockback from Brawl or the Wii U, basically. Look, okay, SpongeBob has 3 new. There's numbers. Can you see the numbers? There's 2. There I see a 3 and a 5 and maybe some other stuff here. But you can see the numbers on these bubbles. I think that might be the timer. Maybe when it reaches 3, it speeds up and then homes in. This is a good look. Look at Garfield. He's staring right into your soul. You don't know it, but he knows where you live. But either way, he does look much more skinnier. I guess this is his redesign. Of course, I could be wrong, and this could be what he looks like in the Garfield show. But I feel like the previous one from when he was like a free DLC, I think in All Stars Brawl, the first one, that was his Garfield show version. This one looks much more different, a bit more unique in that regard. And SpongeBob actually looks more lively, and he doesn't look like a goofball. He looks a bit more serious, but still maybe now a lovable goofball. I hope they nerfed him, or maybe nerf Aang in this new one, because they're pretty much weird. Okay, so new campaign. It looks like we have a new story mode here. If this is a story mode, like Subspace Emissary, I'm gonna be fine with this. But if this is like if this is like a campaign like Classic Run, right? If it's a Classic Run or Arcade mode, it better be better than the one previously, because the one previously, it was just like two characters have an interaction, but they don't make sense. Hopefully, there is some deliberate reason when these two characters interact, they have a special dialogue towards each other. That's the one thing I really want to see. But if this is an actual story mode, this would be nice. Seems like we have a exiting and entering to another part of the story, and it looks like we have some from SpongeBob. I think that, yeah, a new taunt. I think that's a new taunt actually. And imagine if they all have like the Jimmy's dad effect, where the taunts can actually hit people. I get maybe some of them do, but that's gonna be weird. Like, you know, Kazuya. Okay, we have a bit more of the redesigned stage, and it looks like, of course, that guy. Ooh, this actually looks so much more detailed. That's okay. That's good. Okay. I think Raph might be Mennonite. Ralph might be a Mennonite. I don't know. I just saw that, but it's too early to go. Okay, oh my god, there's so much more detail right now. Look at Nigel. That's just his jumps. I think that's just his jumps. And yet there's like effects for his little hands. It may be very small, but these details just proves that there's a bigger budget for this game if the new redesigned stages and the new models were enough, and then the new details basically for attacks and knockbacks and every other stuff, you know. Okay. This no, this. Okay. This is either what people speculate his new side smash. You know, there's like a strong move, right? They might go back. Since Melee doesn't have to have like that robust move set for specials, I think, or at least like for some of the attacks. I could be wrong. Or maybe they're more referencing to 64 in the previous one. Either way, people speculate that this might be the new strong attack or side smash for Patrick. Imagine if when he smashes down his house, because this is actually, he just lifts up his house right here. Imagine this is his final smash where he just smashes you with his house. It might be anticlimactic. It might not be the dramatic thing that we all wanted, but it will be very funny that he just throws his house. But then again, any move that includes his house throwing, it's like, it's just gonna be very funny because he just lifts up an entire house. That hitbox gonna be very, very unfair though. So I'm hoping it is a final smash. But if not, that's fine. We do need the more chaotic side because, you know, Nickelodeon is a cartoon. Nickelodeon is a cartoon company, and if a game doesn't have any chaos because of cartoon characters, I mean, why not, you know? Okay, now we have Jimmy. Let's look at the intro again. He looks looks like the best the best animated and on model character. Now, I know that is like a given. Jimmy is already in 3D, so they don't really need to do anything else to transition him to 3D. This, I think, yeah, Jimmy is like the perfect character for the game original. If he was in the game originally, I think a lot of people will play him, right? Because he is a fan favorite. But right now, he's here, and I don't think we're now ready. I don't think we're ready for the Neutron style at this point. So it does seem like this is his up smash. He has a jetpack. So if he plays like Diddy Kong, that's going to be I don't like how Diddy Kong's up smash is, his recovery. But maybe it's a bit different. Okay, that's his entrance. Okay, I think that's his entrance. Okay, let's check it back again. Yeah. Looking back, it's only a few frames, but he just went in with his rocket, and then we see Squidward having a bath. It's a bit out of context thing. He just shows up when Squidward has a bath. Poor guy can't catch a break. But it does seem like that's his intro. There's like introduction, like intro animations before the fight starts. That's gotta be epic. Okay. I cannot wait to see that. There's the Bubble Bowl. Wait a minute. April has a black suit. And her hair, I don't know if it's the lighting, but her hair seems more red. If this is if this is like a Black Widow reference, that'd be very interesting and very out there. Although, or maybe this is a reference to that one CGI movie, not the Michael Bay one, but the other one. There might be a reference to it, but I think April wears yellow in that. I don't remember when April wears a black suit. I think it's either a black jumpsuit, maybe. I think it's a black jumpsuit. I don't remember when. There's the number one Bobby, the thing hat. I can't speak. They paused the animation. They paused the game right here just to get the screenshot. Okay. Here it is. Okay, so it does start. Okay, this is something I wish. Okay, so I see now the proper layout of the game right here. If I kind of wish I can get the bar out of here, but this is what I wish Ultimate has. 2 platforms. Imagine going through a tag team battle, right? This is a perfect tag team stage. Like, imagine you're in teams and you just want to do 1v1s in the ring. You can just have your person just stay on the sides while 2 people are fighting in the ring. The ring, it looks small, but this is something I wish Smash has for custom tag team battles, basically. Not like just getting in there. I know that basically like maybe Little Max stage is like a good contender for that because the ring is a bit above ground. But this is something I wish is there because at least now being in the air above like something like the ring is something that I think is more favorable since you have a rare chance to hit people in the air than on the ground accidentally. Now, if you guys can see, look at Jimmy's profile, and if you can, Squidward's profile, even though it's covered up, basically. Besides the 99 lives and all that stuff, you can see there's character icons now. We finally have character icons. Not series icons as stocks, we have the character's face as stocks now. It's a small detail, but that's the one thing I wish they added in previously, but now it's here. It's a very small, minute detail, but I appreciate it. Now, as you can see here, underneath, there's a meter. Both characters have meter. I believe that this is a final smash meter or an ultimate meter in this game. I don't know if this game will be called an ultimate. I don't know if it will be called ultimate move or final ultimate or final move or something like that. Who knows? But let's just say they're special. They're ultimate attack. Looks like if the meter goes to full, it will be an ultimate attack. So it's similar to the final smash meter in ultimate. Or if you're a different fighting game or if you're a different fighting, like a typical, like, you know, like the traditional fighting game system, it's like your special meter, you know, your special meter or EX meter, basically. So we finally have ultimate moves in the game. Ah, God. I'm just so excited. I know that that's basically my analysis and review for most of this stuff. Now we're going back here, and again, this is on pre-order, and it is available on all systems, basically. It does seem like there might be some cross-platform, no, cross-gen. Now we have I think now we have cross-gen play for PlayStation and Xbox. Now the biggest question of the day is, will this game have crossplay? Like Switch players can play with PlayStation. Can Steam play with Xbox? You know, they promised us crossplay for so long, and while it was in development, they kind of canceled it. And the reason why they canceled it is, we can just say, and just seeing this game, Nickelodeon did not give them any, and I mean any, budget before, because they believed that this game was not going to be that popular. Now, it looks like Nickelodeon is giving the game one more chance, and because it is popular, just unpopular enough, and it had made enough money, they made a sequel. Do I wish they made a sequel? I'll just tell you a little secret right now. I don't think it's really necessary to make a sequel, because Splatoon now has the problem of having 2 Splatoon games on the same console. It may be the same problem here, but if you have NickelodeonAllStarBrawl, I do apologize for like spending who knows how much money. Hopefully you guys got it for like $10 on Steam, or like $15 on the Switch, because it was on sale for like the longest time, basically. But for you PlayStation and Xbox fans, you guys got it for free at a certain point in time, so like, you have no excuse, basically. But if you guys want to buy this game, I would say, if you guys want to buy All Stars Brawl, wait for 2, do not buy 1. Because if you buy 1, while you have some flow for the game, I do recommend just waiting to buy 2. Because 2 is the game that we all wished was released beforehand. But now we finally have it with the budget that the game deserves and the devs deserve. And I'll say this, the devs before, even though the game could use a lot of improvements, the devs of the game originally are very passionate people, and I'm just gonna say this, they were massive fans of Smash. So seeing them doing this again, just claps for them, because they're hard working on this, and their idea will now come to fruition. And that is basically the end of the video. Overall, I'm very excited about this game. Will I buy the game? Maybe. We have all the Turtle Brothers. We have Donnie and Raph, right? We have Squidward, a character that everybody wants. We have JimmyNeutron, 100% what people really wanted in base game. The only character I want to see now is LT Gray. LT Gray was leaked beforehand, and he was basically heavily implied that he is confirmed to be in the game because of box art. And of course, his new stage being in the game by leaks. If we have a trailer for LT Gray, I don't care if he's a DLC. If LT Gray is in the game, early in the game, because there's a lot of stuff about his series already leaked. If LT Gray is in the game, I will buy the game, no matter how expensive it is. What I do hope is that if this game has a discount on pre-order, and if it's a very good discount, I'll buy it. But as of now, probably not, because there's a lot of other games I would actually like to play. But LT Gray is the only character that I actually really want now. But who am I kidding? Jimmy is technically Jimmy's the character that basically kind of guarantees me to buy the game at a certain point. We just need LT Grade to finally put the nail in the coffin for me to on my wallet, and now my wallet will be drained because of LT Grade. Who knows? Either way, that's it for the video. My name's Sunpo, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'll look forward to playing Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl 2, and I'll see you guys in that game soon. I'll not make a video on it because of, you know, no capture card. I would rather play this on the Switch than Steam. There's a specific reason, and if you've been on the channel for a while, you know that specific reason. Also, I don't want to spend money online, like on my computer, for obvious reasons. I'm a little afraid of people actually stealing my money.